So, welcome back. Just a quick update on what we're up to. So we're back, we got back from Kaikoura, and now, long story short, we are on the road again. We left Christchurch at about 5 o'clock this evening, and we're now on our way to Kaikoura for the night, so that's awesome. I think I may have mentioned earlier in the earlier vids that we're just doing it to break up the trip between Christchurch and Nelson, which is a big trip, big day, especially for some of our pillions. And yeah, so it's all good. We're going to be spending the night in Kaikoura. Yes, we'll probably get there between 7:30 and 8, depends how many stops we have between here and there, of course. One thing I just want to make note of, saw my friends, 2 Kiwi riders go past, heading the other way, heading south, obviously heading home back to Dunedin after their big North Island tour. So obviously they're back in the South Island now. I doubt whether they would make Dunedin tonight, because Dunedin is still another, I think, 4.5, 5 hours, something like that, from Christchurch. So I'd imagine they're probably going to be dossing down somewhere near Christchurch. Anyway, that was a bit of a coincidence. Unfortunately, I didn't have the blimmin' camera going when they went past, but I just picked up the red bike and the blue helmet as they went past. And yeah, so a little bit of a coincidence there. I'll have to message them if I remember tonight when we get to Kaikoura and let them know that they were spotted. Anyway, we've just come into Amberley. So yeah, I will stop this one now. It's just going to be a bit of a slow ride through Amberley, and yeah, probably fire up the camera when we get close to some more interesting part of the ride up the coast by Kaikoura. Righto, ciao. Getting a bit closer to Kaikoura, the mountain range just before Kaikoura. Probably still got another 3/4 of an hour to go before we get there. So a nice ride through the twisties through here. So there's been major sort of roadworks going on in this area through these, I think this is the Parnassus area. Yeah, when Kaikoura was hit with a massive earthquake, all the roads and hillsides let go big time. So yeah, they've been working hard out on this part of the road to keep it open, being the State Highway 1. Oh, look at the beautiful. Kilometers an hour. Sheesh. So, this is the Kaikoura coastline. So, like I say, there was a massive earthquake up here. It lifted the whole seabed meters, changed all the reefs out here. Yeah, it's been huge. So the guys have been just working, I don't know how many years the earthquake had, going hard, just keeping the road open, the State Highway 1 open, and forming new bits of the road where they had to, new rail. Just, yeah, pretty devastating quake. Never seen anything like it. see the seabed just lift clean up. All the seafood or shellfish and crayfish and stuff were all left high and dry. A lot of shellfish went to waste, which is a shame, but yeah, it's huge. So I was guessing we'd get there at about 7:30, so I'm going to be far off. Way up there where guys have been working, stabilising all the slips and things that come from the earthquake. There's one batch around here somewhere where all the slip and whatever came through and just engulfed it in metal. Or you could walk up the metal and walk onto the roof. It's about roof height. Yeah. Straight ahead there, they've just been thousands of hours, guys abseiling down there, putting that catch fence up just to stop all the rockfall. past a bit of a seal colony back there. There's lots of seals around this coastline. There was actually quite a special area where all the young seals would go up this stream up to a big swimming hole and all hang out there. And it became a very popular spot to go and see all the seals just swimming in this fresh water. But the earthquake sort of put an end to that. But I hear it might be they might have cleared it back again. So hopefully the seals are back there. Evidently there was a bit of a nursery when the mothers want to go out and hunt or whatever. They would just lead the young pups up the stream, and they would just hang out in this swimming hole for the day until mum come back to get them, I suppose. Yeah, it's quite neat. I think it's on the north side of Kaikoura, so we may see that tomorrow. Look at all the work that's gone into getting the old rail line up and running again, and the road. I've had to build a brand new road just all over the show. Pretty impressive. So this is Kaikoura. Stayed last night. Just had brekkie, and we thought we'd do a bit of a recce around Kaikoura first before we left. Seal swim. Right, go out and swim with the seals. Wow, there's a big construction. Holy mackerel. Massive. Oh. And that's a massive crane. Check that out. Tilt slab, way to go. So we're just going to go for a mooch to the end of the line through here to get the coastline. And unfortunately there's no snow-capped mountains this time of the year. See, I've got a feeling that all this coastline is a little bit different after the quake. Just looking at the colour of those rocks, I could be wrong, but yeah. Lovely big home up there on the hill. Wicked. Well, looks like we might have some intrepid kayakers getting ready to go out. You paddle this way to go that way, and that way to go this way. Good luck. Oh, those people have got the prime spot. It would have been awesome to come through here and done this video before the earthquake, and now do it now obviously after the earthquake. Then you'd notice the difference, notice the rocks that are up out of the water that weren't, etc. The locals would be the ones that would really notice it. I know there's been changes to the reefs, and in that now there is surf points where there wasn't earlier. I guess you could take that as a positive from the earthquake. Motagazi. What, the seals? Oh, there's some over there, one lying down. We've just been to the end of the line, caught sight of a pretty relaxed looking seal, a couple of photos. Now we'll just head over to South Bay, where the whale watch boats, tourist boats leave from. It's quite a big business here. They take tourists out and check out the whales and or seals, I presume. So I don't know what the deal was with those guys having a whole paddock to themselves. Well, Kaikoura seafood barbecue, that sounds nice. Can't get much closer to the sea than those places. Freaking awesome. I think he's a Crusader fan. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but normally that cloud isn't there where I'm looking now, and there's just huge mountains in behind that cloud. And obviously when you're here in the winter time, it's all snow covered mountains, and it's quite a spectacular view, especially, you know, with the beach and the mountains in the background. But today not so much. We had an interesting night last night. At about 1:15 this morning, there was a domestic going on next door. A lady yahooing and carrying on. Her man had her phone and her charger, and oh my god, for about an hour that's all we could hear. Give me my phone and my charger. And then yeah. Some other dude got involved, and oh god, went on for quite a while. It's great when you're trying to sleep, listen to all that. Evidently the lady that wanted a phone at 1 o'clock this morning, finally the guy inside relented, let her in to give her a phone, and evidently he'd thrown her phone in the freezer. So yeah, she probably wasn't very happy, chappy. Anyway, it's all G. Ooh, get on the other side of the road, bae. This is where they have the big Kaikoura hop, which is huge. It's all the hot rods and classic cars and entertainment. Big weekend. It's awesome. So that area there, that racetrack, is just full of classic cars and hot rods, and yeah, all things good. and the odd motorcycle as well. Yes. So like I say, this is where all famous whale watch companies leave. When the earthquake happened, the little marina where the whale watch boats go in and out, the sea floor came up that high that they could not use it anymore, because obviously it wasn't deep enough for their boats to go in and out, with big rocks sticking up where there was once a nice deep little marina area. I don't know, but I'm assuming that's been sorted now and the businesses are back up and running again. Not really sure. Me and Graham and Morris, we stayed in a little batch along here somewhere. A couple of years ago we came down here for a party with our local hog chapter. Had a great old time. It's a pretty nice looking place. That spillway's working, obviously. Can't see any whales. Shagging a rock. Bloody sounds uncomfortable to me. Dolphin encounter. Okay, so it's not just whales, dolphins as well. There you go. So there's the big whale watch boat. So clearly the marina is in use and has obviously been fixed. So that's not, it's good. I know those businesses would have been doing it hard for a long time, so hopefully they're all honkadory again. So anyway, that was South Beach. Onwards. Alright, welcome back guys. We're on our way to Nelson. We've just had a quick stop in Seddon. Now we're off to Blenheim where we'll stop for a bit of a coffee, etc. And maybe some... we can't stock up too much because our bags are full of stuff already. Anyway, it's been a good run. We did cop a bit of rain, light rain, between Kaikoura and a little bit further back. Basically, when we left the coastline, it cleared up. Yeah, but no, it's been a pretty good run. Not too much traffic. So yeah, I believe we're in the Marlborough sort of district now. All you bridge geeks out there, that's some kind of historic bridge. So yeah, this district is pretty well known for its wines. So there will be vineyards for Africa around here. Yeah. So, like I say, we were going to stock up on our wines and stuff coming through here, but storage space in our luggage is limited, so we may have to wait until we actually get to Nelson. Get too carried away about that. When we were back in Christchurch, I had polished, we all cleaned our bikes up after our trip to Invercargill, and they were looking pretty schmick, but they are atrocious now. We've been through roadworks, etc., the Kaikoura there, and yeah, you want to see the state of our bikes. Look like they've been in the middle of a mud bath. Oh well, it's life on the road. I don't know if you can see it on the tank. That's just an idea how bad it is. That's the stuff that's managed to creep its way up onto the petrol tank. So we've got Bryce and Jenny in front at the moment, which is good. It's nice to be following someone else for a change. Get a bit of footage. There was quite a group of us motorbikes there linked up at one stage, just the way it was. Yeah, so there was, I don't know, there might have been 10 of us at one stage. Obviously the other group have carried on when we stopped at 7. So we got Rob directly behind us, then Michelle, then Johnny. The Biddles, that is, John and Michelle, otherwise known as the Green Bottles, or we've extended it now to the Green Bottle Gang, which sort of encompasses us all. We did have all our wet weather gear on, and oh boy, was it getting warm. Once it stops raining, and especially when you stop, whew, you warm up pretty rapidly. So we all stripped off at the at Seddon. God, that alarm can be very irritating. It's these signs, all these slow down signs and what speed you're doing signs. The alarm seems to pick them all up. Guys, well, I might leave this one here. Catch you probably a little bit closer to Blenheim. Ow! Not sure who was meant to give way then, but oh well. So, getting closer to Nelson. We've just not long gone through the town of Havelock, and man, there was quite a group of motorbikes there. So yes, this gathering that we're going to could be quite a popular little gathering, shall we say. Yeah, I just sort of popped the video back on just because it looked like it was coming into a bit more of an interesting spot across that bridge. We'll get twisties through here. Well, we must be coming into Nelson now, I'm assuming. This is it. West coastal area. Whew, certainly nice and warm through here. There we have it. Welcome to Nelson. Yes, this is awesome. Right, we've just gone and registered for the gathering, so now we're heading off to where we're staying.